Mbapo, Hans Foley. If you hear this name, you begin to stand up and welcome him. His Excellency Chief Dr. Winnie Madabrochukwu Obiano, Aboko Editor Global, 21/21 alert, student-friendly governor, heavily represented by His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Nkem Okeke, to deliver his address. You are welcome, His Excellency. We can now sit as His Excellency addresses the congregation.
The Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary and Science Education, Professor Durila Odegede, Chairman Governing Council, Anambra State Polytechnic, Professor C. Amadiko, Director, Anambra State Polytechnic, Dr. Mrs. Nek Amekwo, Registrar, Anambra State Polytechnic, Dr. Samuel Nana, Deputy Rector, management, principal officers of this great institution. All top government functionaries are present. The representative of the Catholic Bishop, Walker, Reverend Father Matthew Akasi. All titled men, ladies and also members of the Ghana Canoe, staff and students of Anne's Poly. All matriculated students, all parents, all the distinguished ladies and gentlemen here present. Good afternoon. On behalf of the governor of our state, Willie Madam Obiano, the working governor of Anambra State, the 21 over 21 governor, welcome you all today to the first matriculation ceremony of Anambra State Polytechnic. Let me first of all congratulate all my matriculation students. You're yet to get your certificates, but it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be here to acquire higher education. Some have the talent, the brain, can't afford it. Some can afford it, but don't have the brain. You, on the other hand, have the brain and you can afford it. That is why you're here. So we give thanks to God for that in Jesus' name. Let me first of all apologize for the governor's unavoidable absence. Of course, there are so many government functions. The governor has scheduled to be here this day. Today they agreed to show up. Of course, things will happen. Here I am to represent the Excellency. Let's first of all congratulate the governor for making this College of Agriculture and Polytechnic. As you heard the Commissioner say, this used to be the Polytechnic. Now it's the what? Polytechnic. Of course, there are 4 schools already established, and I know by the time the rector has finished her tenure, 4 schools will come and play in Jesus' name. I think the need for education can be overstated. Education is key to success. Education is key to success for every nation. The youth are the future leaders, and they need to have the requisite tools to be able to lead, to be able to provide good leadership, good administration, wherever they find themselves. And that is what you kids are here to do. To equip yourselves to be able to do better. Because the problem with education is that it costs money. It takes a lot of resource to train a child. If you look at the United Nations report, every country needs to spend about 20-something percent, maybe close to 26% of the GDP on education. Of course, we're not spending anywhere close to that. The same thing applies to state governments. Because of lack of resources, they are not able to put enough to do what is needed in any educational institution. I've taken a tour this morning. I see progress, but there's still a lot more to be done. We really want to call this a world standard polytechnic. But I pray that as funds become available, the government will be well obliged to put more funds into this place and make it look a lot better. I see the roads being constructed. I see some of the facilities, the infrastructure being put in place. All these are needed. Of course, as you're getting the infrastructure, you also need to get lecturers, competent, selfless, people with morals to lead this institution to greater heights. The state government, I know, has been doing all they can so far. But one of the things that I know that will happen very soon is the need for land. There is about 124 hectares of land that belongs to the state government. And the state government, the current commissioner is working on retrieving that land and maybe making it available to the polytechnic for further expansion. This is also necessary because of the issue of accreditation. What you students expect is to have certified or rather your certificates to be accredited. So that when you go to the job market, the paper will want what it is written on. I guarantee that the governor will do whatever is necessary to make sure you get the necessary accreditation in this polytechnic. But I must say that education is not just the responsibility of government. Education is a responsibility of the whole society. The private sector can use some of their initiative. Some of the structures that's needed in this polytechnic can be built by the private sector. There can be endowments taking place here. I went to the cassava processing facility that they have here. And from my understanding, it was attracted by one of our indigenous, the Nostro son of Anambra, who works with a company that works with Melinda Gates, or rather is being supported by Melinda Gates Foundation. And they're the ones that provided the equipment. The equipment worth over 10 million naira for this facility. And from my understanding, it's the only one in the southeast of this nation. I think it needs to be involved. So I'm praying, we have the governor and asking our good citizens, Anambra, wherever you are, to support this institution. Anything we can do to help our youth gain necessary knowledge, be able to compete globally, we should do. We should put all hands on deck to provide better facilities for our kids so they can compete out there. I must say that the request